Okay, people, so get ready because it's about to be hectic. We're about to be talking about major change that is going down. A bunch of huge companies in the anime industry, including Wit Studio, the people that are currently doing Spy Family. They did the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. Likewise with CloverWorks, they did Promised Neverland, even though, but there's a whole bunch of stuff going down in the anime industry and much more in this mini episode of
Forever News.
The only news source that provides anything and everything anime and manga related. And we don't bore you, we get into it. Let's do it.
No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done. No matter how you move, get it done.
Before we get into it, definitely hit that subscribe button and that bell to get all notifications because I'm going to notify you as this story continues to develop what's going down. Okay, people, let's cut straight to it because there's a huge change that just went down in the anime industry with some of the biggest companies around. You name these companies, you know these companies because I was shocked when I heard about it. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And rather than wait for the big episode tomorrow, you know, Mondays and Thursdays when we drop official episodes of Forever News, I was like, okay, from time to time, I got to do these short episodes to let you guys know what's really happening right now. So let's read it so you understand exactly what I'm talking about and we'll move forward because this is big. CloverWorks, Wit Studio, Shueisha, and Aniplex form Joen Creative Company. Disclaimer. Animation studio CloverWorks and Wit Studio publisher Shueisha and Sony Media subsidiary Aniplex today announced the establishment of a new company called Joen for planning and producing animation works including TV series, feature films, and short clips. An official website was opened with Japanese and English versions detailing the company's purpose, representatives, logo, and name. The name Joen is taken from 3 different Japanese words that read a supportive role, aiding smooth facilitation, and support through connection, while the 3 lines emphasizing join in the logo are inspired by the legend of the 3 arrows, a Japanese symbol of unity and teamwork. By bringing the 4 companies closer together, Joen stated that it seeks to establish a better framework and creative environment for the industry that will ensure quality is maintained while the people involved are prioritized across all levels of production, including directing profits back to them. According to the statements on the Joen website, this will involve collaborating with various studios, producers, and creators to match the best production lines and creators to each project rather than moving all process through just one company. This is going to be major and this is going to be good in so many different aspects. For starters, if all of these powerhouse companies are coming together, right? Because in case you don't know, these are huge. Aniplex, huge. They're just a freaking conglomerate. Then you got Shueisha. Do I need to tell you what Shueisha is? Shueisha is the publishing company that has Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen. You pretty much name majority of the big dogs, they have that too. So it's a publishing company, it's Aniplex, it's Wit Studio, an animation studio, and CloverWorks, which oddly enough, I feel as though both of those companies, but especially Wit Studio, we know for sure, but also potentially CloverWorks, is that those studios were probably not doing well. Like for starters, Spy Family, while it's a massive hit right now, the only reason they probably were able to produce it and are probably producing it at a quality that people are really excited about is the fact that they're collaborating on this, because Wit Studio had just announced it. They were like, what was it, $4 or $6 million in the hole or something like that? Like they just announced that not that long ago, and then boom, they have to do a collaboration with CloverWorks. So now you combine that aspect with, okay, Shueisha and all them, so that means that there's going to be a lot more capital to pass around, which means also, hopefully, ideally, the anime industry is actually going to potentially maybe pay animators what they're worth. I'm just saying, it's a crazy idea, right? They're like, right now, no, boku no, okay, boku no, that no happen, motherfucker. Like, I get it. Like, you don't, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to keep costs down, business, capitalism, all that good stuff. Yeah, I understand it is how things work. But this means that there's no excuse at this point. Like, it's not like, oh, we're supposed to, if all of you guys are working in unison now to create these things, that also means too that we're probably going to get a lot more bigger projects and stuff like that. Because think about it, right? Shueisha especially, I'd say out of all of these ones, I would argue Shueisha is the one with the biggest bag, then probably followed by Aniplex, and then probably the other 2 studios following that. But if they are coming through with the big bag, then it kind of just alleviates a lot of different issues. It's also going to bring a lot of projects. Also, this could potentially mean for more crossovers, like maybe certain certain titles that couldn't be touched. I really wish that Studio Pierrot was involved in this one. If you don't know who Studio Pierrot, they're the studio that do Black Clover, Naruto, Boruto, Tokyo Ghoul. I wish they were a part of this, because if they were, first of all, probably Shueisha would slap some sense into them, like, yo, the era of ongoing anime is over. We're going seasonal now, fam. That would be good. And also, again, the budgets would be there for, let's just say, even if they did decide to keep on going weekly, they would have the money to be able to turn out really awesome stuff, opposed to like, hey, okay, you know, we've got this weekly thing. Boruto might look like he just, I don't know, suffered a stroke, but here you guys go. Regardless, this is going to be a massive win. These projects that these studios have moving forward are going to have budgets. This also could mean that Shueisha, let's just say hypothetically speaking, with this partnership, they could now have any titles, smaller titles, whatever, animated funneled through this project of Joen. This is going to be more marketing, more promotion, Sony being involved. This is just a win-win all around. Honestly, this is really good. It's always better. Teamwork is always better. You know, the teamwork's the dream work. As cliche as that sounds, it legit helps move things. It legit makes things go a lot more smooth, and this could do nothing but benefit things. Now, it would be a different story if it was like, yo, Shueisha just bought up all these companies, or Aniplex bought up all these companies. Then it would be like, whoa, we're heading towards monopoly. But that's the exact opposite of this. This is a win. This could mean more projects that we are excited for. This could mean crossover projects. This could mean just so many different things, and I'm here for it, baby. Let's do it. And something else that I'm also here for is the top 50 best-selling manga of the week, courtesy of Jose_Ken. And off the rip, a series that we just talked about not even a minute ago, Spy Family at number 50 with an official fan book coming in already strong. This is insane. Spy Family, the takeover is wild. Spy Family is the only thing, I don't care what anyone says, the only thing holding down this anime season in terms of mainstream appeal, in terms of popularity. Nobody's talking about nothing else but Spy Family. That's it. It's like there's Spy Family, and you might hear Fornev in the corner whispering, Tomodachi game, guys. And then they looking at me like, get out of here, Fornev. It's Spy Family time. Then jumping up to 47 is One Piece Volume 102, 14,000, bringing his total to 1.6, and it 100% won't hit 2 mil before leaving the top 50, but still 1.6. Not bad, but just always again a reminder that One Piece is on the decline sales-wise, that's sad as it is. Then 46 is another familiar face, Rurouni Kenshin's Hokkaido arc, with 14,000, bringing it to 164,000. That is great, man. Kenshin to be selling at this particular point. I am very excited about, you know, the Kenshin series. I mean, I'm not a fan of the mangaka per se, but I'm a fan of Rurouni Kenshin, so shout outs to Rurouni Kenshin, I guess, even though it's kind of hard to root for it because the mangaka does benefit from it, and yeah, different story. Don't want to get into the nastiness. Then places 40 through 31 for the most part, not anything that is going to jump out at you immediately, although I guess at number 37 is volume 2 of the Inuyasha spin-off manga, Hanyo no Yashahime, aka Yashahime Princess Half Demon, with 16,500. I bet they'd be looking at it like, yo, that's pretty much like free money, right? Because of the anime promoting it and stuff like that, and Inuyasha, they probably look at it like, I'm sure they would love for it to be 160,000 sales, don't get me wrong, but that's still like, dog, grab a competent writer that knows how to write some shit and slap these characters and move. Then we got places 30 through 21. For starters, let's go to number 29, Tokyo Revengers Volume 27, 21,835 in total. I'm gonna ask you guys, you think Tokyo Revengers, this volume in particular, is going to hit a mil before leaving the top 50? I think it could be done, but by the skin of his teeth, because this volume just ain't selling like the previous volumes were like flying off the shelves. Then at number 26, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 19, 23,000, 1.6. It's crazy, dog. I don't care what nobody says. Jujutsu Kaisen right now is really the biggest seller when it comes to Shonen Jump at the very least. Like, if you exclude One Piece, considering it has like 20 million years behind it, Jujutsu Kaisen is number one in Shonen Jump, especially of the new generation. It is holding it down right now. If it wasn't for Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't know what Jump would be doing. Then 24, One Punch Man Volume 25, with another 28,000, almost 300,000. I've been hearing a little bit of backlash for One Punch Man lately, surprisingly. Like, yo, what's going on there? I'm hearing people are finally starting to see, hey, they went off the rails and they're not following One's original idea. And yeah, I fell in love with the webcomic and all of that good stuff. So I guess Murata, get back to One's idea. Then places 20 through 11 is just damn near almost entirely Spy Family. Holy cow, Volume 2, 3, 1, 7, 6, 5. And then number 13, Chojin X, aka the new manga from the creator of Tokyo Ghoul, with 43,000 in 5 days. That's not bad at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be nicer for it to be closer to the 100K mark. But I think things are going to turn around because I've actually been hearing a positive swing for Chojin X. I've been getting comments of people saying, yo, FORNEV, Sui Ishida's finally getting in his bag. It's heading towards Tokyo Ghoul levels of greatness. So this is something probably I got to check back into, because if Sui Ishida finally took it to that level where people are saying, hey, it's getting to Tokyo Ghoul levels, that's something that I need to investigate. And then again, Spy Family taking 12 and 11. Shout out to Spy Family. Then the top 10. Very, very interesting. At number 10, volume 34 of My Hero Academia, 46,000 this week. In 21 days, 579. And I still got a fan out the wazoo for Star and Stripe. I love that gal. Oh my god, she's so amazing, Cassie B. Number 9, really, really awesome to see. Fortnite of the Apocalypse, volume 7, 51,000. That's good, especially again, this is a spin-off, especially again that the Seven Deadly Sins, has just gotten a terrible name after all the terrible anime adaptations. So for there to still be a 51,000 that are running out week 1 to buy a volume of a spin-off of a series with a bad name, Nakaba Suzuki must be in his bag. Then number 4, a couple of cuckoos, volume 12, 65,000. I think the anime is doing numbers. I think the anime, or is it out yet, or was it the announcement that got people talking? Because I've been seeing that name, a couple of cuckoos, very frequently lately. Then number 3, Fire Force, the final volume, 34, and its 6-day run, 77,911. So that's really dope to end off. And honestly, that is a crazy freaking cover. That shit is sick as hell, yo. Shout outs to Fire Force. I can't believe it, man. Atsushi Okubo, this will probably be the last time we talk about him. Holy cow. Like, oh, no, I'm lying. Never mind. We got the anime and the video games, all that stuff. I don't know. My brain went silent for a moment. And then Blue Lock, volume 19, 90,000, which that's pretty much right now Kodansha's like biggest title. So Kodansha's biggest title week 1 can do about like a 90,000 drop, unless I'm bugging. Which, again, it's crazy because their flagship title right now is a sports series. Like, they're gonna be known by this generation as, oh, isn't that the magazine with the like sports manga in it? And then number 1 is Uma Musume Cinderella Grey, volume 7. I have no idea what the series is, 132,000, but that cover does look lit. And yeah, very, very interesting and different bag of top 50 best-selling manga of the week. I had a good time with this one, and drop a like for this segment because I love it, lads, and I know you do too, mate. And then quickly, I had to throw this story in here. I had to do it because I was like, what? Apparently, there was a dude that was so dedicated to Hunter x Hunter, the manga by Yoshihiro Togashi. And of course, you're familiar now, in case you aren't, go check back on the episodes of ForneverNews, that Hunter x Hunter has returned. It is coming back. Yoshihiro Togashi, the creator, he got a Twitter account. He posted up some little parts of chapters and whatnot. He apparently has 4 chapters, all of that good stuff returning. And there's this guy who live streams himself doing 1,000 punches a day until Hunter x Hunter resumes serialization. And dude, if you look at the picture, this freaking crazy. Like, he pretty much live streams every day doing 1,000 punches, and he went from look at his clothes or whatever 2 years ago, 1.2 million views, to just recent his clothes are like completely shred. Now that could be that he just did it himself, because I don't understand like what the hell would you do punches that would make your clothes rip or whatever, but that was freaking absolutely hilarious that this dude did like 1,000 punches a day in honor of Hunter x Hunter in 2 years. That's a good scheme, though. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, he was pulling our leg, right? This isn't legit. He just did it once in a while or whatnot. He wasn't consistent. Either way, if I say right now, yo, dog, until the next, I don't know, until Boruto's time skip, every day I'm gonna bench press 400 pounds. Like, hey, you gotta believe me, right? I said it. Some dude named Chris on the internet told me. By the way, Chris, that's a meme. I'm not poking at you. But yeah, honestly, this was just something very, very odd, very funny, and I figured I'd share it with you, lads. And let's wrap this bad boy up with the weekly Shonen Magazine author comments, courtesy of Jose_Ke. For starters, let's jump into Negi Haraba's Ranger Reject, an assistant who helped me with Gotobon and I ran into each other at Apex and talked for the first time in a while. Okay, dope stuff there. Then we got Yusuke Nomura, author of Blue Lock, pretty much the biggest manga in this magazine right now. I've always got Kodaku no Gourmet running when working at night. Is that like a show or something in Japan, maybe? Moving forward, we got Hiro Mashima from Eden Zero, Fairy Tail 100's Quest. 3 new projects of mine are on the move simultaneously. My guy. So the latter half of the year is going to be crazy busy. All of them are for new IPs, by the way. And somebody sent me something, but I can't verify if it's legit or not, that there was some information in terms of like Eden Zero's anime and Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest and all that good stuff. But because I can't confirm it, I'm not sure, but they did hit me with that, so that's probably what he's referring to. And either way, I'm very, very excited, and I'm always inspired. Hiro Mashima, you inspire the hell out of me, dude. You're awesome, and I hope you see this. You're awesome. Ganbatte kudasai! Then we got Ken Wakui from Tokyo Revengers. I bought a vacuum cleaner. It's a Panasonic, and the smart brushes are awesome. Imagine he got paid to do that. Like, Panasonic hit him up like, yo, we got a bag for you, dog. Just mention us in them author comments, fam. We know that Forever News is gonna cover it. You better pay me, Panasonic. If you pay Ken Wakui, you gonna pay me too. Then we got Kei Urada, author of Gachi Akuta. My back teeth are in pain. Also, volume 1 is out. Yo, dog, I love the marketing. Yo, they're creative dudes to market. Like, you give us the pain, and then you're like, by the way, volume 1 is out. Go support that shit. I saw it did about 12.7K first week. I don't think those are bad numbers, especially for Weekly Shonen Magazine. Go support that shit, bruh. Then we got Nakaba Suzuki, author of Four Nights of the Apocalypse. Due to certain subject matter, 7 Sins and Apocalypse, I've had the chance to draw a new character illustration. Interesting. Wonder what's going on there. Then we got George Morikawa, author of the legendary Hajime no Ippo. The fans of the Sanctuary team are Achilles. Don't know what he's referring to. Maybe his boxing tournament or something. And we'll wrap this one off with Yoshitoki Oima from To Your Eternity. It was amusing how I broke out in hives during Golden Week. That does not sound amusing. That is a very sarcastic comment and scary. Oh my god. I hope you're alright. And yeah, people, those are the small amount of stories we have for this small episode. I'm curious what you guys think. Most important story, favorite story. Do you think that story regarding, Joen is going to really change the anime industry, and we're going to get like massive crossovers and collabs and bigger productions now that Shueisha has a couple of studios that are in unison with them that can, directly make their vision happen? But that's all I have for this one. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy! Have an awesome day. Peace in, and yeah, you guys just watched another episode of
Forever News.
Have an awesome day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, lads.
So just go to find me.